So how do you look up judge analytics on Trellis, judge analytics for state trial court judges? Well, if you're on our home screen under the Smart Search tab, what you want to do is actually navigate here to this Judge Analytics tab. The next step is to make sure you're in the state for the judge that you're looking for. And then I recommend simply typing in your judge's last name into the filter by judge. So in this case, let's say we were looking up Honorable Hamilton, who is a Fresno County Superior Court judge. I'm going to go ahead right here and click on the link on the name. And what we're looking at now is Honorable Hamilton's analytics dashboard. The dashboard on Trellis represents these 5 different areas: the biography, at a glance, motions, outcomes, and milestones. And to go really high level on what each of these are, the bio is all of your subjective information about the judge: career history, political affiliation, articles, clerk's phone number, all of your subjective and basic biographical information. The at a glance is a high-level overview of the judge, so all of their active cases, the overall number of days that a case sits before them, the overall grant rate across all motion types, across all case types. This verdict widget is specifically for bench trials. And then a little bit lower on the page is the judge's overall case breakdown. Now, the large pie is going to be practice area. So if you wanted to narrow down to property cases, and particularly what type of property cases, same if you did torts, what does that actually mean in the small pie? How many are malpractice? How many are economic, etc.? So that you can make some assumptions on how sophisticated the judge is in particular practice areas. Now, the motion tab is granular motion by motion analytics for how often the judge grants important pretrial motions. You can narrow to a specific motion by simply clicking over here on the left-hand side. And for all of our metrics, the judge that you're reviewing, their data will be first, and then we'll always show you the county and then the state average as well. The outcomes tab is high level, how are similar cases disposed of before the judge? So you can narrow first by practice area and then drill down another layer by matter type. So in this case, how do wrongful term cases actually come out before Honorable Hamilton? How many get consolidated? How many get removed to federal court or actually make it to jury verdict? And then finally, milestones is timing analysis, timing expectations. So again, you'll be able, just like in the outcomes, to narrow down first by practice area, then another layer by matter type. And what you're looking at is average case duration. In this case, no matter what the outcome is, if it's settlement, if it's trial, etc., this is the average state, county and state average. And then below here is if you're going to take this case to trial before this judge, how long does it take? And then finally, the final widget here is for all of the cases that do not make it to trial, the 99.7% of cases. How long do they take until the case is settled, which is the most likely outcome? And what we track to in this widget is time to the judge entering the first order of dismissal in the case. And that's basically our judge analytics dashboard. Again, we look at all of the judges' cases, all of their data, historically going back at least 15 years, and we power the judge dashboard analytics by the judge's actual data.